Hello, my name's Amanda Best. I am in English 117W this semester, and I am doing my video presentation on our Section 1 books. My Section 1 book is Happy Hippo, Angry Duck by Sandra Boynton. This book was so fun and so lighthearted, especially on such like a tough topic, which is emotions. I wrote down how I felt about the book and like my little summary of the plot. And I said that the book is asking kids to express how they're feeling, which I completely agree. It gives them different examples on how to feel, and it shows examples of animals that feel that way, which is a good way to tie in things with kids. It's a light way to go about your feelings. The book gives kids examples of their feelings that they could possibly have sitting there right now. Happy Hippo Angry Duck is teaching kids that no matter what you're feeling, your emotions are important and they're valid. A lot of kids growing up might not feel like their emotions are valid. Mom and dad might not be in the picture, or they might not be home all the time and they're with a nanny all the time. A lot of kids go through a lot of different things, and I feel like this book is a good way to start that conversation. The visuals in this book are hilarious. They like angry as a duck, happy as a hippo, or like sad as a chicken. All these different animals that all are showing emotions in different ways. And I really like the pictures. I think they're bright, they're fun, they'll make the kids laugh. And then they like tie them all together. The genre of this book is fiction and children's literature fiction. Boynton has a bunch of other books too that I think I will probably invest in for my future classrooms, just because they're fun and light and you could read them quick to a class. My favorite quote from the book, let me find what page it's on. There's two pages that I really like. The first one says, "Are you grumpy as a moose or excited as a dog? Worried as a rabbit or content as a frog?" And I really like how they make it rhyme, but they're also giving kids different examples of how to feel. So like, are you grumpy? Like, did you not have a good morning? Are you excited to be here? Are you worried about what we might be doing today or what your home life's like? Or are you just, you're happy, you're here, you're content, you have nothing to worry about. And my next favorite is, or perhaps like a cow, you're completely confused. You're frazzled like a frazzled thing. I'm not sure what that is. And it's just a random character that they made, which I think would make the kids laugh, that like even this thing can be frazzled, so can you. The strengths of this book, I really like how they touch on almost every emotion that most people feel, and most kids that this book is tailored to are feeling some of these emotions, are starting to learn what these emotions are, and they could be confusing and they could be scary, and the unknown is difficult. And I like at the very end of the book, which I think is a really good strength of it. It says, "And a difficult mood is not here to stay. Everyone's mood will change day to day." And I like that because it kind of gives kids hope that like, okay, tomorrow's different. Tomorrow's a new day. We get a fresh start. And I want my kids in my future class to know that like you have a fresh start. We have a rough day today. Let's start over tomorrow and try again. The weaknesses of the book, I wish there was more to it, more than just a couple lines and a picture. I wish there was a little more like explaining of each word, I think would be nice, because a lot of kids might not know the word content and what that means. So maybe content as a frog, and go into a little more detail on what content means, but in a fun way. I feel like that would be my only critique of the book, because the drawings and everything else in it are great. How could I use this book in class? This book, I feel like I would most definitely use at a younger age, but at the beginning of the school year, because that's when everyone's nerves are the highest. They're the most worried about what school's going to look like, what we're going to be doing on day-to-day life. So I feel like getting this conversation started allows for the future conversations to be easier, because the kids already know that it's okay to have emotions and feel the way that they feel, because they do. And so I'd like to possibly do where you have the kids tell you how they're feeling when they first come into class, but not one-to-one conversation as everybody comes in, but just a simple like, you're happy, let's do a high five. If you're sad today, I'll give you a hug, fist bump if we're okay, and like that kind of thing, so on and so forth, to kind of keep the conversation going. So I know how all my kids are feeling as they come into class that day, because I don't know what everyone's home life's like. And I might not know what everybody's home life is like on the day to day. So getting that little check in with my class, I feel like will put our class in a good motion forward for the rest of the year. But yeah, this book is great. It really shows kids that they can be who they are and feel how they can feel, because everybody has those feelings at one point or another.